Councilmember Ashton, welcome.
It's an honor to present this. Many of you know that Harriet Tubman is someone I look up to and has been a role model for me. Whereas Harriet Tubman, née Araminta Ross, was born around 1820 on a plantation in Dorchester County, Maryland, and she had 8 brothers and sisters, but the realities of slavery eventually forced the family apart. Whereas while enslaved in Dorchester County, Maryland, Harriet Tubman was beaten and whipped as a child and suffered emotional and physical scars and carried the effects throughout her life. And whereas in 1849 Harriet Tubman escaped to Philadelphia and then returned to Maryland to rescue her family soon after, slowly one group at a time, she brought relatives out of the state and eventually guided other enslaved people to freedom, utilizing the Underground Railroad. Whereas traveling by night and in extreme secrecy, Tubman, also known as Moses, never lost a passenger, and after the Fugitive Slave Act of 1850 was passed, she helped guide fugitives farther north into Canada and helped newly freed enslaved people to find work. Harriet Tubman met John Brown in 1858 and helped him plan and recruit supporters for his 1859 raid on Harper's Ferry. And whereas when the Civil War began, Harriet Tubman worked for the Union Army as a cook and a nurse, and then as an armed scout and a spy, as well as being the first woman to lead an armed expedition in the war. And whereas after the Civil War, Harriet Tubman retired to the family home on property she had purchased in 1859 in Auburn, New York, where she cared for aging parents. Whereas Harriet Tubman was active in the women's suffrage movement until her illness overtook her, and she had to be admitted to a home for the elderly African American community that she had helped to establish years earlier. And whereas Harriet Tubman became an icon of courage, resilience, determination, and freedom, and 2022 is the 200th anniversary of this great American hero. Now, therefore, the Mayor and Council of the City of Rockville, Maryland, do hereby proclaim and recognize the 200th anniversary of Harriet Tubman and call upon all the residents of Rockville to observe this anniversary and help our families, friends, neighbors, co-workers, and leaders to understand the value of Harriet Tubman's service and life to Maryland and to America. I move the proclamation.
Second.
Proclamation has been moved and seconded. All those in favor, please raise your hand. It is unanimous. Thank you.